Man, hold on a second. You know it's Mosin Monday, a fresh start to the week when you hear this incoming riff. You just know the week is ready to go when you hear it. One more time. It's like, hey, I don't know what day it is. Now you know what day it is. All right, here we go, kid. Little single fire 8R to start the week off. Escape from Tarkov, bopping them left and right. Wrong one. We got T edits on the ones and twos. You know it's going to be an interesting day when you go to hit the...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And instead of hitting that, you hit the old... Sorry, they got ball players too. Hey. All right. You know what they say? A bad doom run keeps the loot coming in today. With that being said, a less than desirable doom run often acquiesces a great pre-geared up, ready to go Mosin Monday. It is Mosin Monday. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're not going to try and get a Mosin. We're going in with the Mosin. We're going in with the Mosin. Is today Mosin Monday or New Music Friday? You need a prediction for tonight's Raptors Golden State game? Golden State. Is that enough tea for you? Let me I got an alt tabby here. I'm gonna work backwards because I can't alt tabby. Yo, Velky Wolfie. Thank you for the 11 straight months of Amazon Prime. Says, yo, Dan, my BF thinks your show is resident sleeper dang minkus. I'll tell you what, Velky Wolfie, I would never dissuade someone from dating another person. But if someone's sleeping, resident sleeping during the DGS, you may say, hey, look, maybe there's some things you want to go do in life. Maybe you want to go, maybe you want to go see a Golden State game. Maybe you want to go see a concert. If they're resident sleeping during the show, you go see a Mick Jagger concert, you know what they're going to be doing? They're going to be bringing their NyQuil with them. Look, sometimes the yin and yang opposites attract. Maybe you're a high energy individual and you need that personality to kind of pull down the energy, and then I hope it works out for you. But if you're looking for a high energy individual to be in a relationship with, the resident sleeping during this show, I'm not telling you to a person you're dating. I'm just saying, I'm just bringing it to the forefront of your life. All right. Today is Mosin Monday. I got through absolutely none of the alerts. Thank you guys for all the pre-show acquiescence. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be giving out, not giving out. You'll be getting your due shout outs here. I want to get a bop in here though. Sometimes you just got to get a bop in. But I'm just saying, like, when I see something like that, 100% no judgment. If you residents sleep during the Dan Giesling show, hey, and that's what puts you to sleep, fine. But during falutency, acquiescence, clean, positive entertainment, your residents sleeping. Like I said, not telling you to break up with that individual. But if you're at Game 7 of the NBA Finals and your significant other's got your head on your shoulder drooling, or you're at a Weezer concert and they got their blindfolds on going to sleep, You could think back to this moment right here and be like, was I okay with it then? If so, thumbs up. If not, maybe I shouldn't.
Bruh.
Yo, run you chalk. Thank you for the 4 straight months. To straight to Mosin Monday. That's what it's all about. It's Mosin Monday. I have no room to talk on a Weezer concert though, because Weezer is like, I'm gonna say I'm not a huge concert guy, but I haven't been to a ton of concerts in my life. So this was last summer. We have the rare double date planned. We got some friends coming from out of town. We get tickets to Weezer. The show starts at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Sit yourself down.
We go get dinner around 6 o'clock. Just at a, nothing fancy, just a little local spot. Wearing some fresh white Ultra Boosts. This has nothing to do with the story, but wearing some fresh white Ultra Boosts. The waitress is walking by with a pitcher full of sangria. If you don't know what sangria is, it's a adult beverage, but it's very red in color, stains a lot of things. All of a sudden, some dude backs into her and she tips the whole bucket all over me, all over the fresh white Ultra Boost. Not a big deal, you laugh it off. I've worn the Ultra Boost maybe like 2 or 3 times. No big deal. They're drenched in red. I'm like, yo, they're red Ultra Boost now. No big deal. Anyways, fast forward, Weezer concert starts around 8:39. We go to a local dinner spot. It's about 10 minutes from the concert place. Leave the dinner spot 9:40. Barely get into the concert 10:15. Weezer played one song and got off.
Bruh.
So I can't really talk about it. We just lost track of time. I know. Completely lost track of time. And like, I was fired up to see Weezer, but sometimes it happens. Michael AL Fox sliding in to the DMs for 2 straight years. Can we get a dang chain wall in honor of Michael AL Albert Lewerke Fox? Thank you so much for the 2 months. Says, hey Bob, thank you for the 2-year anniversary. Melf, I gotta ask you something. Realistically speaking, we got so much to talk about today. Melf, when was the first time we did a PubG video together? I'm looking for an exact date. I know, Melf, I know you're probably kicking back right now. You got your feet up. You're looking at the aquarium. You got some shrimp floating in there. You get the little fish are eating the aquarium. You got your North Carolina Reapers just growing out there. You got the cool Toronto breeze blowing in your studio apartment. You're fired up for the Raptors game tonight. But can I get a date? April 3rd, 2017.
Let's go.
2 years of malquiescence. Unbelievable. I mean, that Melf picture we just painted, it's probably, if I had to guess, and we can ask, what's Dial here? There he is. I see him. That's a player. I was kind of low key in it because I thought that was a scav. Hold on here. We're okay here, kid. Yeah, I thought I was just taking it nonchalant. I thought it was a player or a scav. Yeah, I mean, I'm like 30% dialed. I thought I saw him right here. You guys, I don't think we got him. I think he split. Real quick here. Yep. All right, let's find him here. There he is. I see him. Oh, he's got a Mosin too.
Bruh. Bruh.
I'll tell you what. We get some easy clap in the chat for that player. I mean, there's times in life when you serve something up on a sterling silver platter and you're like, yo, you want a free steak? Not only is a steak, it's Kobe beef, $8 million a pound. You want it? Normally you got to pay for it. But today on Mosin Monday, we're just going to give it to you. How about we just exclamation point stand and just give it to you? It will just give it to you.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Thanks, Coach.
I mean, look, you guys have been around for a minute. We've had moments of just, you know, legendary plays. Now, those moments are few and far between, but there's moments of legendary play. But most of the time, you know, we're hitting 250, 300 ball. You know, that maybe gets us in the Hall of Fame. But I'll tell you that right there. We went up to hit a major league fastball, and we left our bat in the dugout. That's what that was right there.
Bruh.
If you're new to Escape from Tarkov, I would implore you to do two things. Number one, don't do that. Number two, hit exclamation point stand in the chat here. We'll pick things up with a little Doom 2 fail run. Hang in here, boys. Coleman. No Coleman's, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Man, this gun burns. Let's go. There's one, kid. We got one on a Doom 2 run, kid. What do you say? Little ball. Grip it and rip it, kid. Little ball play here. Hang in here. Keep your eyes snapped around here. Can we get Z Space M in the chat? Can we get Mark Paul Gosselaar, a.k.a. Zach Morris, a.k.a. NYPD Blue? Welcome to the show. Z Space M. The rare acquiescence. Mark MPGZM. We're little Kelly Kapowski, AC Slater, SP Screech Powers, Lisa Turtle away from the triple double. You see Zach Morris every day? No. Tell him thanks for the memes. It's rare that we get a chance to see Mark Paul Gosselaar on the show. We rarely make it to him. He edits on the drums because Zane the editor is sleeping in New Zealand. Oh, I thought that was Deadly Slob. Zane the editor is sleeping in New Zealand. You ever heard the movie Sleeping in Seattle? Nah, it's snoozing in New Zealand. Hang in here, boys. What happened here? Murder Alley. Well, we made it through. Can anyone please tell me? It seems to slip my abiding. It slips my memory. What comes after Doom 2? Doom 3. Minkus. Do you think it's ironic? We go right to Minkus Town right here, and then Minkus starts playing. Can we get some Minkus spam in chat? If you don't have Minkus, please drop Monka S. Minkus, Minkus. Can you imagine just tuning into the show for the first time? What is this guy talking about? Minkus Town? Z space M? Minkus, 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 Minkus. We got one bop on a Doom 2 run. We gotta mind our P's and Q's here. Minkus. Minkus. Ryan Bowles just tuned in for the first time. Oh, you're in for a ride here, kid. Minkus, 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 Minkus. Where are these guys at? Eat them. Minkus, Minkus. Eat it! On today's menu, we have a nice potato leek soup. We have, for the main course, potato pancakes. For the second course, steamed russet potatoes. And for your amuse bouche at the end, we have a nice red skin potato mash pie. Serving up all sorts of potatoes all day long right here on the Dan Giesick Show, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, we definitely sprayed. There was some spray going on there. I don't think we must have hit like 2 of 20 bullets. Just, you know what they call that in the business? Not good aiming. Well, it is Mosin Monday. And Mosin Monday, it shall remain. Let's go ahead. We'll bring in some ballots here with us, and we're gonna go with nothing but a Mosin and a dream. How's that sound? Keep 20 in our back pocket. Hopefully we got a shot here. I believe we always have a shot. There's always a shot. But we're gonna have to earn it the hard way here, kid.
Let's.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while, you know? That's the call. Sometimes it takes a little while. You got to get loosened up. I'll tell you, we're still operating on 800 cylinders. All right, we're spanning in here. Yo, Kodiak 751 down in the red shirt for the red shirt gold chain for the very first time while the show was offline. Thank you so much for inventing bears. Real Raccoon King. Thank you for the 11 straight months, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, exclamation point prime spam in chat says 1 more month. Yo, thank you so much for the acquiescence. Josh Visor says, how's that shoulder? It's not much left. You can see a little bit. That's not a natural spawn right there. What Josh Visor's referring to. This past week, we fired off a real Mosin. There were some individuals. There were some individuals in the community who said, hey, Dan, be careful firing off a Mosin. You may want to get like a little padding. And they're like, padding? What padding? Well, let me, if you never fired off a Mosin, which I would never do again, but you got to try it once. Imagine like a small welterweight, maybe a lightweight boxer, just winding up, giving you the old 4-knuckle sandwich right here. No, it's not that bad, but there's some recoil on it. My shoulder's fine, but it's like when you shoot a Mosin, it's like Tarkov, that ain't real. When you shoot a Mosin, it's like, and here you're just like this. It ain't like that. Well, Dan,
Maybe you should get good firing a Mosin.
Let's go.
I'm not a gun guy, all right? I wanted to try it once, though. Whammoo, brand new subscriber, 100% invented MTV. brand new subscriber. Thank you so much for the support. Bruno HV1, thanks for the 3 months. High Flyer 108, brand new subscriber. Thank you so much for supporting the show. 100% invented. Trapper Keepers. The old 1980 folder conglomeration system. Hellsoul Zero, thank you for the 7 months. Open Sea Urchin, brand new subscriber. 100% invented spindles and bicycles. Thank you so much for the support. Spaghetti Master 67 for the 8 months. Says dang bro, dang bro, dang bro, dang bro. Thank you for the 8 months. Noah Kane, appreciate those. Spartan RB2, thank you for the 5 months. Suboptimal Play for the 19 months as Happy Mosin Monday. Some guy 31, the 1 year acquiescence. Can we get some dang chain spam in the chat for his 1 year anniversary? Thank you so much for the support. Now, we got a little Shoreline here. See if we can get a little something going here. We got, you know, is it a Mosin Monday? Without picking up a little alkali.
Let's go.
We got double lasers on. Double, not one. Double lasered Mosins. You know what that means? We're gonna have to use it now.
Go.
What is this? This is the highest valutancy double Mosin. Ooh, we haven't picked up any hose. It's worth it. Which laser is right though? They both are. All right, so this is a really fairly rare spawn for us here. I said hose. This is corrugated hose. Can I get some little brother spam in chat for your little brother? I'll see your little brother and raise it double for the inappropriate little brother double. Am I ready for the new Messenger DLC? I saw it. Someone posted it in the community Discord. I have not seen any trailers, but I'm excited for it. Yes. Can one of the Moderinos be SAB? Can one of the Moderinos make an exclamation point E3 command saying we will have something along these lines? E3 reaction show on Friday. Please post your clips at reddit.com/r/dankeason. So I'm avoiding any E3 footage. Actually, you know what? Let's flip this. Let's go to the office until Friday. Did I get In-N-Out when I was in Vegas? Nah. I love In-N-Out. I just didn't. I got Yat Burger though. Did KSG give you another listen for its 1 year anniversary? What's KSG? Should I know what KSG is? You know, optical static. So I was in Vegas. I went to the gun range, and like I said, I think I've fired a hunting rifle once, in like 2005 for a bowl game thing, like a football bowl game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mosin Monday, let's go. Let's go. Dude, I've been sitting on that one. I'm like, come on, let us get one Mosin kill here. Just one. That's all we needed. Just one. Now we can relax a little bit. So that was a clip. So this past weekend, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I was eager. I'm like, yo, let me just get that first one under the belt on Mosin Monday. Then, all right. It's like, hey, you're playing Game 7 the NBA Finals. You just want to get that first bucket. Now we can relax and play some Tarkov. Now the standoff maybe makes a little bit more sense. Anyways. So this past weekend, went to Vegas for just a small handful of day, and like I said, not a big gun guy. Shot off a rifle one time, and then and that was like 2005, and then maybe 5 years ago, I went to a gun range as like an activity / date, and fired off a Glock, like 2 or 3 mags of a Glock. That's it. That's my gun experience right there. So anyways, got this Vegas trip planned, and I'm not a big gambler or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm out there. At least want to try and do something every day. You know, because I'm not really going to gamble. So I'm like, okay, let's go to a gun range. So I go to a gun range. I'm like, yo, they got a Mosin.
Sit yourself
So
down.
I was pretty fired up to shoot off the Mosin. So I shot off a Mosin. And then they're like, oh, hey, you know, it was like 5 rounds. You could shoot 5 Mosin rounds. I'm like, okay. But I'm there and I'm like, yo, might as well shoot off some other ones, you know? So I shot a Mosin and a Glock, a Scarby, which was insane. Like Scarby with the red dot. Like I said, I'm not a gun. So this is coming from like a gun novice. I'm not like really into guns or anything like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
On Mosin Monday. Yo. There we go. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. All right. That's just for Mosin Mondays. So anyways, not a huge gun guy, but like they just had every gun ever imaginable. So I'm like, yo, let's shoot off a Scarby. Scarby with a red dot. And the way it works is there's like military personnel with you. And then like they show you how to use the gun. It's all, the whole thing is a little bit Minkus, by the way. For 0-1, 0-2 today. That was a player that must have scooted up behind us. Anyways.
Bruh.
Yeah, he 100% heard our shots. So I'm like, let me tell a story, then we'll get to like 50% dialed in. So there's like you're like, they give you military personnel or someone that works for the shop. They're there with you. Like, okay, here's how you fire the Mosin. Stay in here, do this. Okay, and they're like, hey, here's how you fire the Scarby. And there's a red dot on it. And they're like, you could go single shot, bursty, or fully automatic. Or they go fully automatic and you could click it for bursty. So he's like, one thing, he's like, make sure what you don't do. He's like, you got a red dot on it, a red dot scope. You're like, don't aim for the head, like of the target. And you're like, isn't the point of a red dot? And so like, normally I mess around a lot. So someone tells me not to do something, I'm gonna do it. But in this case, I'm like, okay, it's very Monka-esque because there's like 10 chambers and there's people to your left and right just firing off guns, which is like, it's a little Minkus. Let's go Doom 4 here. Please tell me to pick up the story where I last left off here. All right, little Doom here. I can't tell a story while we're doing Doom runs. I can't drive a unicycle, a 12-cylinder Ford Escape, and a Learjet all at the same time. Dunk it, 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 dunk it. Hose. Coleman. I feel like Minkus Coleman. Minkus Coleman. I feel like you gotta go after Coleman's on Doom runs. Minkus Coleman. Hang in here. I don't even know what kind of gun is this. Is that a pea shooter? APS, okay. Full auto. Hang in here, hang in here, hang in here. Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it, dunk it. Put that here, kid. Come on, they gotta be a big stack right here. Give me a double stack here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this thing burns. It's a burning pistol. How come we never use this gun in normal tarp? Yo, this thing legit burns. It burns, but not good ammo.
Bruh.
So where we last left off. So you're in here, and there's like 10 booths with like a little bit of wall separating you from the next person. And there's like, this isn't a pistol gun range. There's people with machine guns, boomsticks. And like, there's like right next to you. So there's a, you know, I think that's like any individual may think like, you know, like, yeah, each person has like a military person with them. But, you know, like it's still like little for someone who's not around guns or anything like that. It's still a little minkus. So he's like, okay, whatever you do, don't aim for the head. I'm like, okay, this is bizarre, but like, I'm not quite. The dude's in full military fatigues. You know, he's like flipping the guns around. I'm like, all right. This is one of the times when someone tells me to do something, I'm actually gonna do it. So long story short, I go to fire the Scarby on automatic. I mean, you know what it is? The best way I could translate it, it's like what you see our aim in Tarkov. You shoot it and it sprays everywhere like a garden hose. The recoil on it makes sense. So like I was aiming, I didn't aim for the head, I aimed for the dead center, and it just straight up a full-on spray. I'm like, okay, you know what? I get it now. So I will say, so we fired up the Mosin, we fired up the Scarby. But probably, you know, they all have like wicked recoil. It's like you're trying to tame a Dracarys or something. So you're firing it off, and then is this the Mosin ammo? Yeah. So the one gun, it is Mosin Monday, by the way. The one gun I didn't tell you that I got to shoot, but you could like, it's like you could pick them out of a catalog. And so like in hindsight, or next time, I would shoot like a Jackie and things like that. But the one I did get to shoot, which wasn't Minkus at all. Well, I mean, it's Minkus if you think about it, but let's just go in with nothing but a Mosin in a dream here. Was a suppied MP5. No stubby. You didn't like, I'm like, yo, shouldn't this is like a full burner. Shouldn't this have like a stubby on it? But it's got the under thing, and you fired off the suppied Mosin, or the suppied MP5 sounded like a James Bond movie. You know, and the thing is like butter. Like there's no recoil whatsoever. It was pretty crazy. I mean, like I said, I'm not a gun guy. I probably won't go to a gun range for another 5 years. But I do have to say, through osmosis, playing Escape from Tarkov, like it made me interested to at least see what it's like to fire off a Mosin. But I will say, if you don't want recoil, like I'm just telling the Scarby, it's like you're trying to wrangle a bull with short arms. But I will say, if you fired off a suppied MP5, you're like, all right, yo, drop me in factory right now. In Tarkov, not in real life. Like, you're like, yo, it's just, it's crazy. The whole thing was a crazy experience. And I'm glad I did it, but I probably won't go to a gun range for like another 5-10 years. Like it's like a good amuse bouche. Like you're like, okay, cool, I get what that's like. But I can't stress the feeling of like when you're there, like there's this much separating you and someone else with an MP5, or you and someone else spraying a Scarby. You know, and I know like it's not likely. But it's, all right, here's how I can explain it. You're dropped in factory. Good luck, kid. Yeah, it's like, I'm glad I listened to the guy. Because there's a part of me that's like, yo, I'm just going to flip this thing in automatic and go for a headshot. But because there was so much minkus around me, I'm like, I better not. But I was thinking about it. But those are the type of people like myself who's like, Johnny on the spot, just willy-nilly, he plays a a 256-bit shooter. He thinks he can spray a Scarby. That's the ones you got to watch out for. However, I imposed good judgment for the first time in a situation, and I'm glad I did. Because the guy told me, I'm like, I looked at, after I sprayed the Scarby, I looked at the guy, I'm like, literally, I said this. I go, I get it now. And he's like, yeah, people will come up, aim for the head, and then you'll hear like metal ping noises because they end up shooting the ceiling. It's freaking dangerous, man. But anyways, so long story short, would I recommend it? If you like a feeling of like Monka S, or like, you know, a little bit of Minkus, and like you want to stretch your comfort zone, yes. If you're not good with that stuff, I would say no. Because it definitely, for me, it was like, and I'm pretty open to like new experiences, but like when I got there and I see like a tank rolling around or a tank parked in the background, I'm like, and then you get in there and you hear the shots ringing in the gun range, you're like, sure, I want to do this. But it was like super safe, like but it definitely gave you the Monk ass feeling. If you like Monk ass feeling, definitely do it. Was it the place that let you shoot a 50 cal after you eat a burger? I don't know. I think you could shoot pretty much everything. I can't confirm this, but behind the, so I shared a picture with the Team Unity Discord. I took a picture of a FAL and sent it to him and put a Monka or Minkus. But behind the counter, they had an RPG launcher and an RPG missile or whatever it's called, just like out there. I'm like, there's no way that's real. Or is it? So it was cool. Like I felt safe because the military dude was with me. But I still felt Minkus. And plus, you got to remember the setting. Like, you're in Las Vegas. There's like, you know, there's a lot of jabronis all over the place. Not that there were jabronis there when I was there, but you know, someone goes there after sipping a few too many Vancouver brews. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. As long as you respect your environment, which, like, even me, someone who doesn't respect any environment, I'm saying like that jokingly. Like, I mess around a lot. Like, I even know, hey, like, dial in, you know, because this is like some serious stuff. Yeah, you can have fun with it, but now's not the time to be dang greed. It says time to dang dial. I knew that, and it's rare that I know that. Like, that's one of my deals, where it's like, more often than not, I'm the last person in the room to be like, all right, hey, maybe you pushed that a little too far. That was not a problem here. It was actually, I think it was North Vegas. Anyways, so that was
Let's go.
That was our experience with guns, probably for I would most likely say for a lifetime. It's like a good, like, once in a lifetime deal. Yo, you noticed the new headset? How is it? I'll tell you what. Shout out to Turtle Beach for sending it to me. But like, you get so used to what you got. Like for me, like, I drive a 2009 Ford Escape, 93,000 miles on it. You're like, you love it. You get used to it. But then when you hop in, like, my dad had a rental car, and it was, you know, it was whatever, a modern sedan. I'm like, yo, what is this car from the future? And it was just a basic whatever car, but it had like an iPad in it, and it's like you're riding on clouds. It's kind of the same way with the headset. You get so used to your old version that's like cracked, and it's like you got nothing here. It's bubbled off. When I put this on, I feel like literally I'm in the future. I feel like I'm in 2025. But yeah, so they're essentially the exact same. headsets. So I think they reinforced this, and it's like, so it's like version 2. So to me this is, I've worn some Turtle Beach headsets that they've sent. Like really the first one they sent was like borderline uncomfortable. It was like a long time ago, like a Series 7 one. But this one and the one before is super comfortable, which to me is like is very important. Like more important than sound quality. And I think the sound quality is great. So relative to my previous one, they're like identical. They're like the identical ones. These are just all black. And I think this part where it snapped is maybe more reinforced than last time. So I like them. So long answer to your short question. I do like them. I do also like that they're murdered out too. Not that I have anything against orange or free. I'm grateful for both, but I do like the black. I've never tried, how do you, Sennheiser?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll give it to you in
we got
first grade vernacular. You get dropped. Let me try that again.
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There we go. There we go. All right. You got to give me a second. That's a new addition, you know? All right. Here we go, kid. That's why I wanted to go Shoreline today. Just ease on into it here. Search his pockets. What do you got? Ooh. All right. So what? We're 0-2 on the day. That's all right. It's 0-2, but it is Mosin Monday. When you got a Mosin and a dream, all you need is a few snaps and your whole lifestyle can change.
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, I got to pull chat right now. I got to pull chat. Did you see that guy? Y in chat if so, N in chat if no. Because I'll be the first to admit, I'm like 30% dialed. It's not an excuse, but it's objectively a truth.
Let's go.
You might end up broke on Mosin Monday. You're not wrong. No, you heard him on the right. Let me turn this up. I'll tell you what. Mosin Monday. It stays true to form. We got a stubby Mosin heading into our next factory run here today. I got a bunch of people to thank today, by the way. Thank you guys so much for dialing in. LSP and Beans, thanks for the 6 months. Eggman Cometh, brand new subscriber, 100% invented omelets. Thank you so much for the support. Run New Chalk, thank you for the 4 months. Straight to Mosin Monday. Velky Wolf, we've already talked about this one. 11 straight months. Because you sent us in a little bit of a positive tailspin. Anyways, what do we got today? We ran through Doom. How about we go a little we can do this today. Can I get some psst in the chat? All right, here we go, kid. I don't know if you saw. I kind of hope you didn't see, but my initial reaction was I went here and I'm like, nah, they're brand new. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're exercising some restraint today. Oh. I did notice he wasn't right in front of me. He was there. All right, you know what? Mosin Monday, you gotta power through it here. Dun, dun, dun. Here's my hot take on Tarkov. Like it from this perspective,
Let's go.
if you don't make the game fun, or if the game, like, you don't have fun with it and are able to laugh at it, like, I'm sitting here laughing and I still like have a biological response to reach for the headsets. But like, I could see playing this game, and like, if you're like super try hard, which, hey, look, no disrespect, it's no judgment zone if you try hard, if you try hard Tarkov, but like, I could see this game sending people to the stratosphere in salt. But I love it, man. I like but can you imagine? All right. We need some Amos here, right? Dunk, dunk, dunk. What's But I'm just saying, like, I take it in jest, and I'm sure everyone has a breaking point, but like, I'm just fired up to be playing right now. Also, we're gonna gun game this Mosin up. We'll get it rolling, and that's the other thing. Like, it's part of the ups and downs, you know. We'll get it rolling here, kid. This song reminds me of "I'm Every Woman." All right, what do we got here? Let's go a little sky skating. Yo, Oworth, thanks for the 15 straight months. I appreciate it, man. Donut Kids, thanks for the 2 straight months. Says, thanks for getting Team Unity into Tarky, my dude. I can't play anything else. I'm not gonna read the rest of it. I don't know if that's a meme, so I'm not gonna read the rest of it. Donut, are you here? But it says it's all worth it to find that sweet, sweet gold chain. Is Donut here? Fizzy L44, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the very first time. 100% invented Will Ferrell's career. Thank you so much for supporting this. Rubu Tick, Donning the tier 2 chain. Can we get some T-Space 2 spam in the chat? For the very first time, 100% invented the Rubik's Cube. Thank you so much for your support of the intellectual community. And thank you for the T-Space 2. Truly appreciate the support. Oaksh, thank you for the 4 months. Is 1 month dang chug. I do have the water chug here, but it's like a week old water, so I'm not going to sip on it. Nap on Pap, thank you for the 9 months. Mr. Perfect TTV, thank you for the 10 months. Great entertainment. Best there is, yo, I appreciate it. Rico Lico, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the 1 year anniversary, the 12 months. Can we get a dang chain? Spam in the chat. You might get hit with the Rico. Yo, Snake, thank you, my dude. Thank you guys for the support of the show. I appreciate it. One other thing about the Mosin, you see how easy it is to reload and load? That ain't it. I'm not gonna tell you that he had to reload it for me 4 out of 5 times. I wouldn't tell you that the dude helping me out had to reload it for me 4 out of 5 times. I just wouldn't tell you that. I would just, as opposed to sharing that with you, I just wouldn't tell you and be like, yeah, you know, I loaded it once and it was hard. I wouldn't tell you about all right, let's press on here. What noise does a fox make? What does Melf can we get some Yabeb in the chat? Can we get some Yabeb and and some OWO and some, what does Bear say? What's the greatest line from one of Bear's raps? That's what we need to say for that. Madrinas, yo. Nah, Ryan said, what is this? What is this? Fallout? I got the buttons down today. I got the buttons down. I feel like Bear was the Madrinas pioneer. Like he was the first. Help me, 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 help me. Yeah. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning if you think you're gonna get us. Oh, two guys are running up. I heard him running. Hurry up, get in. Get in, at least be a loot goblin. Did you hear? I heard the doubles. This is loot we can before we get wiped. Just desperation. What you're witnessing now is absolute desperation. An escape from Tarkov. Hang in it. Gold chain us. Gold chain, kid. Gold chain. All right, we should probably get geared up on our next run. No more gun games for a while. We'll go in with some proper gear. They got ball players too, you know. We're close on the scale. Here, we'll get mildly. Good news is we did pull a suppy. That actually might have been a net gain. How did we get therapist level whatever? 15W. Yo, what's our overall record? No, really? We're that buried? I think he was on the stairs, no? I don't even know where that guy was. I mean, you can't be surprised. Normally we're pretty dialed. Today is not one of those days. I'll keep that. Stairs. How have the runs been today? Well, no fun, Sam, since I found out that you exclusively play blue decks on Magic the Gathering. You've missed some of the best runs we've ever had in Tarkov. Just more loot than we can handle. It's only because you play a blue deck in Magic the Gathering. I will say this is a no judgment zone. However, if you play a blue deck exclusively in Magic the Gathering, I reserve the right for just a 0.5% judgment. Would I make a character judgment on an individual if the only thing they played was blue decks? We're all about transparency and honesty here. I would have to reserve a 0.05% judgment on that. I just have to. I'm not going to apologize, but I'm going to shoot you straight here, unlike an escape from Tarkov. There we go. Can we get some C space, O space, N space, T? I said RNA, please. All right, good here. All right, good here, kid. We got a good gun here. Let's make the most of it here. I feel like now is as good a time as any. If you're unfamiliar with what Escape from Tarkov is, check it out. I'll give it to you in first grade vernacular. You get dropped onto a map with real life players and AI. Whatever gear you bring in with, if you die, you lose it permanently. If you kill someone, you get to keep their stuff permanently if you exit the map. This is not a battle royale. Multiple people can win. You win by surviving and then making it to one of the exits on the map. Hello, welcome back to Escape from Tarkov. All right, we're gonna go see if we can find ourselves a Mosin in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see if we could maybe just find ourselves a little Mosin in the wild. Oh, we just found ourselves some ammo. So I feel like Mosin Monday, for one reason or another, it hurt us a little bit today. I don't know why Mosin it did murder us. We did get hurt a little bit today in Mosin Monday. Normally Mosin Monday, I don't want to say things fall our way, but usually we have a better showing than today. But you know what? That's Escape from Tarkov. Sometimes you win some. Sometimes you got to redial back in and buy ammo that's $4 a pulp. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes that's the call. Sometimes. But I still feel pretty choice about it. We're gonna go in this time. We're gonna go in prepped. I'm not gonna say we weren't prepped before because that's insulting. Because why would we go into a run unprepped? You have to ask yourself. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you don't prep, then you know what the rest of the saying is. However, what I'm hoping for in this run, and by hope, I'm saying pretty much all but guarantee, we go in, we locate ourselves a very nice Mosin, and we extract. Because I feel like typically, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. We need a better. Yeah. Typically, we have to earn our Mosins. Is that how it works? Or do we normally go in with a Mosin? And I'm merely the facilitator. Can we get Y in chat if you think we have to earn the Mosin, or N in chat if we go in with a Mosin on Mosin Monday? And don't take today's record as any indication. Yo, Tutsky78, thank you for the 10 straight months. I appreciate the acquiescence. Asaya Citrine with a gift to the Shuiyan. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you so much for the gift-a-roni. ACM win, thanks for the 11 straight months. One more month to the dang chain wall of ACM win. I appreciate it. OG Oglethorpe for the 4 months. Thank you so much for the acquiescence. Espresso Nerd, brand new subscriber, 100% invented decaf. Ben CK, thank you so much for the 7 months, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, exclamation point prime. His new headphones, let's go, exclamation point prime. Couldn't have said it better myself. Ben CK, thank you so much for the support. Also, I see you over there on Instagram, kid. Oh, word. Thank you for the 100 bits, for the week-old water. And Lockned, thank you for the 6 months. Hope you enjoy your white gold chain. Thanks for the 6 months, Lockned. Courtesy of Jeff Beasley, Amazon Prime, and X the Fuzz X. Thanks for the 2 months in a row. Courtesy of Jeff Beasley, exclamation point Prime spam in chat. Thank you guys so much for the love on the show today. Dak the Yak, don't worry, you haven't missed a thing. Do you have a favorite optic? I like the Bravo. Bravo with the Delta on top. To me, that's the number one right there. Anyways, so I didn't even get to see kind of the where you at weekend. What was the highlight of your guys' weekend? Some of it got pushed up. We've had a lot of conversation that have got waved away, which is all good. Piliad Weaver Reflex is all you need. Brett, sounds pretty expensive. Played D&D on Sunday. Yo, what's your main? 17K. It seemed like a good deal. You're working from home today, so you can finally catch a show live. Let's go. What do you do for work? I think this is going to be a good run for us. You were at the Cleveland Indians game against the Yankees. Enjoyed some dollar dogs and cold ones. They sell hot dogs for $1 at a major league ballpark. Looked for a job mostly. Yo, Destructive Spartan. I encourage you to hang out with the community. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm certainly not going to say there's been a plethora of promotions, new hires, salary increases, but I'm not going to not tell you that hasn't been happening around the community. Ryan Gary, what's up, man? You throwing the plates around? Speaking of dollar dogs. The race in Michigan got rained out. You had to work today. What race? Was it an F1 deal? The Blue Jays have specific, but only if you sit in some areas. I've never heard of that. To me, that sounds like, I mean, you talk about piping hot deals. I will say when I was in Vegas, I almost took a picture of it, but I didn't. But there was a restaurant advertisement in the casino that said, it literally said piping hot deal, and it was for like a steak or something. Like, I believe we have that trademarked around here. Every Friday home game, the Indians have dollar dog nights. It sounds like the deal of a century. Cracked open a few cold ones. Because let's be honest, you know, the best part about going to a ball game. I'm going to tell you this. Biased opinion. Say there's top 10 reasons to go to a baseball game. Let me just tell you, number 10 is the actual baseball itself. I'll tell you, a dollar dog, that's definitely in the top 3. Your weekend consisted of watching streams, playing games, and reading Berserk manga. Manga? Is it manga or manga? Manga is Italian for eat. Eat, Papa, eat. Manga. So, if you wouldn't mind, because I don't want to say something and regret it.
Bruh. Bruh.
Dial check? I'll take a dial check. Is this the most undialed I've ever been? I think so. 0-5 has got to be a record. But look what's loaded up in the Scav Town. All right, I do want to, I got to ask for something because I don't want to say something and have it be like super minkus. But what is it called when there's videos of people like eating an immense amount of food? What is that called? This is a banger, you're right. Okay, So for whatever reason, something like that popped up in my YouTube feed. And I'm like, that, look, and I look for the positive angle. I'm like, that could be considered a little brother word. Yeah, Minkus word. That's what I was going for. I mean, there's a lot of other words you could use. But look, please educate me on why it's called that. I'm just waiting for the scab to load in. But I don't know, it showed up in my YouTube feed. I'm like, all right. It's speed and competitive eating. Oh, it's a Korean word. Okay. I don't. So what? I don't know. I didn't watch it, but it's like the point, and I don't want to be making. There's a point to like eat until the point of like you can't eat anymore. Oh, it's just people eating. It comes from two Korean words, mukja and bangsong broadcasting. Oh, okay. I thought it was like through my lack of knowledge. I thought it was like eating to a heavy extent. Okay, it makes sense then. Well, I didn't like, I saw the word and it was a thumbnail of someone like with the mouth like really big, like with a lot of food stuffed in there. I'm like, okay, let me connect the two. Having not known what it is, I'm like,
bruh.
just saying. I learned something new. Han Solo. My weekend was strong to quite strong. How was yours? I didn't load factory. I didn't want to go factory. I can't resist. I can't resist. I know we shouldn't for production value, but I can't resist. I can't resist. I got it. But we need this gun for a run. Player? I'm trying to show restraint today. We do have a free gate 3 here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's all we needed. We just needed one. Just had to have one. Just one. Just one to get the momentum going. Just to get the ball rolling down the hill. Just get it rolling down the hill. All right? That just get the rolling moss gathers all the stone. You don't run. All right. We don't want your stuff. Actually, we do want your vest. Just needed to get it rolling here a little bit. Did I go to Vegas just for that picture? No, I wasn't even gonna ask for a picture. The dude's like, hey, you want me to take your picture? I'm like, cool, let's do it. Cause it's like, we already talked about the shooting range, but it's like not an environment where I want to like step out of line. I think that's probably the best way to say it. And I'm the type of person that often steps out of the line. You have a Mosin infantry in the picture, not a Mosin sniper. Really? Let's take a look at that. How do you know that? He told me it was, well, I guess he didn't say it was a Mosin sniper. It's not a bent bolt. No, that's why. That's why I missed all the shots with the Mosin. It was an infantry Mosin. It wasn't a sniper Mosin.
Bruh.
Straight bolt and no scope. All right, here we go, kid. We're loaded onto woods here. Shoreline, I don't want to say let us down, because we let Shoreline down today. A little Mosin hunting today. What's our exclamation point record today? Are we 0-5? Sniper Mosins are like 4x more expensive than infantry Mosins. The bolt sticks out to the side, which means it blocks the scope mount. Oh, so you're saying there's a reason. Okay, well, you know what? I think we're about to, let's get a dial-in check in chat. Let's actually get a dial confidence percentage. How do you sub? Exclamation point subscribe. There should be like a button underneath the show as well. Thank you so much for the pre-support. 0 to 100%. Where are we dialed in at? 0 meaning not dialed, 100% meaning the most dialed you've ever seen in your life.
Let's go.
Pro Matthew. You get him? Not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him, boys. Let's go. That's a sniper kill. All right, what's our dial-in percentage? 26% dialed. You guys watching the same shot as me?
Let's go.
Although I just did hit R to pick up, so. All right. Oh, I thought I saw someone there. Yo, Pro Matthew. Don, baby you. I think we got him. We got to wait for the confirmed kill here, though. We got to wait for the confirmed kill. Did we get him? Y in chat if we got him, N in chat if we didn't get him. I don't see him. I hear. I'm doing it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What is going on today? I'll tell you what. It's a day like today. You gotta dig deep. And you gotta go somewhere you've never been before. You gotta go to OK Pop OK. What? Donkey. That was Scab House, to be fair. I think that was a good lineup, though. We had a good lineup. That was a squad of 3 to 4. You know what? You know what they say when the chips are down? I'm tempted here. When the chips are down, you throw all caution to the wind. Disrespecting Mosin Monday as well. Going into factory, but nothing with a pistol with 14 bullets. We're gonna We're gonna snake this one. This counts against the record. This is not a doom run. So we're gonna be very creepy, very very sneaky. I wanted to make sure I said sneaky before I said Melf run, not creepy. A very sneaky run here. We're gonna get in, we're gonna get out, we're gonna have pockets loaded like Santa Claus. Hang in here. We got this. You gotta believe. I will say Ryan Gary had a good suggestion to dial in team unity a little bit more. 2 looters, 2 shooters. I think that's like making the light bulb from incandescent to LED. I think that's what the move we all needed. Hey Dan, I'm new. Found your Tarkov stuff through NL and unification. I really like your attitude. Keep up the good work. Yo, Big Deeth. That yeets for you. Welcome to the community. No, Malf, you don't want me to use the term sneaky and Malf right after each other? No problem, bud. Yep, yep. Rest up. All right, here we go. Little sneak run here. Just sneaky. Yeah, good start, kid. Dunk.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Get to death row.
I'm searching and I'm melting too. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Even in my time, there'll be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you'll go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree for all. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we seek new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. In a dream, snake eater.
Some days you just gotta hold it. Some days you just gotta hold it. You pick it up.
Win percent worse than the Lions this season. Brew hoo 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 ha.
I could deal with Tarkov having not good runs. I could deal with taking it out from Tarkov. But when you bring the Detroit Lions into it, that's where I cross the line.
Yourself down.
I crossed the line of the Detroit Lions, all right? Just for that, you get Minkus song. Penalized with Minkus song. Yo, Macaroni Baby, thanks for the 2 months. Says, let's go. The Eps, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the very first time. 100% invented Sigma Pi Epsilon Delta Theta Gamma Omega fraternity. Thank you so much for the support. Hodor 17. Thank you for the 2 months in a row. Todador. Stall D, thanks for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Han Solo with the 500 bits. Can we get some dang coin spam in chat for our local resident bookie? I'm not supposed to reveal that. And Foglatch, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the 1 year acquiescence. Can we get some dang chain spam in the chat for Foglatch's 1 year anniversary? Excuse me, let me retract that statement. Han Solo is our local resident fantasy wagering expert. All right, how about a nice factory run? I mean, Custy's run. There we are. We gotta look. Where are we? Oh, okay. So we got a custom scav run here. We could probably got this one. One more solid PMC run would be the first of the day. Can we get some capital C spam in chat? Capital C. I think today we'll go. What are we 0-7 today on Mosin Monday? Nothing in there, huh? 0-7. You know what? Before you could be 1-7, you got to be 0-7. Gotta believe. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I stand for in Tarkov, you know, and some of that is malleable. Meaning it's not an exact science. But I think one thing that's a proven science, you disrespect Cuphead in the game, ooh, that's minimum 7 bad runs to follow. And you know, I don't need to be a subjective source on this. All you have to do is see what happened to Ryan Gary when he flipped him the bird. When he flipped Cups the bird, his runs speak for themselves. Now, if he would have bent the knee to Cuppers, great things would have happened. But you know what? Some people have to learn the hard way. That's what happens sometimes. It's irrefutable. It really is irrefutable evidence. We took some Condi milk. Look at that. So like, if we didn't bend the knee to Cuppers, that would not be $12,000 worth of Condi milk. That would be like an egg or something. All right, where's our exits here? Let's see if we can get a warehouse 4, Old Gate Road. Where's warehouse 4? Boilers. Okay. What does stash VL mean? Stash volume? I don't know what stash VL means. Is that a Canadian thing? Oh, we got someone right there. We got someone, boys. We got someone. We got someone. Give me It Devours. It Devours. I lost him though. It's worth it. We've located the target. He is right there. He is sprinting away from us. It is a player. We have him in our sights. We must lurk like the night, like a ball python. We seem to have lost him. We can still relocate him. Where did he go? I think he hooked a left here. He got away from us. We had a shot at a good one there. Sometimes pollutancy comes at a cost. Where do you guys think he went? right, here we go, kid. Cut the music. That's only for when we've located an individual and have the jump on him. Grab some grenades before you head on in. Sounds like a good idea in theory. Hopefully it's still a good idea. Please, please, Kobe's only. Kobe's. Smoked Kobe. That's a retired Kobe right there. Michael, A.L., Anthony, Alberto, Francisco, Ferenzi, Fox. It is so dark here. What are the chances? Sorry. So no one's been here yet. I gotta self-admit, our dial has been, we're not even on a rotary phone. I think we're sending smoke signals today. Oh, give us some sauce. Let's go. Double sauce. We're out of here, boys. That's one thing. It'll get you dialed in faster than anything else. The triple sauce. Now we're out of here, boys. Look. If you needed empirical evidence about bending the knee to Cuphead, I say no more.
Bruh.
Ryan Gary would have flicked off Cuphead, and you know what would have been in there? Some cereal for him. We go in there, 3 guns. Suppy. Or whatever that thing's called, a choke. MPX. You think for 1 second that's coincidence? Not a chance, kid. Not a chance. Nah, we got to get out of here. So Boilers is this way, right? Yo, Monine, can someone just delete that message? Monine, you've been around for a minute. I can't, if it can't be justified with Pixar humor, it cannot stand in the chat. Old Road Gate is just by the dorms. Is the car by the dorms? Don't we have to have Manis? Nah, it's just by the gate. Not as a scab, only at PMC. Yo. Thank you. Yo, can we get some easy clap in the chat? The dang front.
Dan gets in a car when he wants the dang front, dang seat. Unlike other streams on Twitch that put you in the back and chastise you for speaking up, around here, we welcome you to get in the front seat. Give us some first grade instructions so we can make progress.
So I like that one. I feel like that's like Ryan Gary using Python. This is Ryan Gary on C++.
Other channels, they throw you in the back seat. They say, hey, keep it down back there. I'll tell you where we're going. Here at
twitch.tv/Dan Giesling.
we offer you to get up in the dang front, dang seat. Hey, kick back. Touch the stereo if you want. You want the aux cord? Go ahead. It's a collaborative experience. Just make sure you watch your little brothers in chat, please.
Now that's an upgraded version. We talk about upgrades around these parts. That is a serious upgrade. Speaking of upgrades, it's an organic thing. Whenever we rip something off Ryan Gary's stream and don't give him any credit for it, it's just an organic thing. All right, we got one more PMC run in us all day. Easy clap. Yo, we did. Oh, wait. Where did that MPX go? Okay, we got it. Dunk, 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 dunk. I think we made money on that run. Yo, and we had the MPX suppy from before. All right, we gotta have one good run today, huh? Should we go all in? My concern with going all in, then we got no suppy. I mean, we got no headpiece. So let's do this. Let's go. We'll go semi. This will be the last PMC run of the day. This could be the first time in history we put up maybe the worst winning percentage in our history. But you know what? That gives us an opportunity to turn this thing around here. So I got to get some airflow. Crassus. So we're going to buy a Karasa here. I not know how to spell. Karasa. How do you spell Karasa? Amor? K-I-R. That's not how you spell Karasa. Someone sniped our eBay auction. No, Gungeon's coming after this run. Not after this run. We got this one, and then we got a D space, U space, K space, E run. That's a pipe and hot deal. Actually, that's more of a pipe and hot deal. All right, so we got a Karasa, we got this. Now what gun we want to run with? We got to go in with a decency. I'd say that's decent. I would say that's decent. Maybe too decent. No such thing as too decent. But you're not wrong. We gotta have a winning run, so we gotta go all in here. All right, we're ready to go here. I'm you know what? I'm not gonna personally guarantee, but I'm not gonna not personally guarantee this being a win right here. Especially with My Town, Yo Town playing in the background. It's at times like these when the chips are down, people are saying, don't bring the FAL in with drum mag. Don't bring in the Karassus. Don't bring in everything you got, kid. That's when we say, you know what? Not only are we going to do it, but we're going to look good doing it here. This next run brought to you by Channel 2 Promotion. Want to catch up on the Dan Giesling Show or can't catch it live and you're a VOD boy or VOD girl? Then go over to youtube.com/Dan Giesling Plays. There you'll find every single one of our live shows cut up in easily digestible episodes for your viewing pleasure and ease. Episodes are up within a day of the show, so you're never far behind if you want to catch up and watch live. Go to youtube.com/Dan Giesling Plays, and that's our VOD archive where you can find everything on Twitch, but in the easily YouTube digestible format so you can rise up as a VOD boy or VOD girl. My Town, Yo Town. Dunk, 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 dunk. All right, this is it. We're going all in here, kid. Cut the music.
So if you got the crosshairs, you got the laser, you can put it right on my chest. I'll take full responsibility. I'm raising the stakes right now. This is a poker game. I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in. Anybody wants out, get out. Okay? This team is going to the playoffs.
Looks like we got dealt 3 queens. We're going all in, boys. Going all in. Don't hit me with that. Who's the guy that we got autographed? Sir Ian McEwen. We're going the rare. Can we get Q space, Q space, Q spam in the chat for the longest duration sitting on the Iron Throne in the history of the show? For us to pull this out, we're really going all in. Isn't Q space Q some efficiency? All right, boys, here we go. We get in, we get out. We move like the night. We're single fired on this. Why Wolfie all the Tarky runs, Ben? No one spoil it for him. Why Wolfie just do exclamation point record and just marinate on that for a second. Just imagine what you missed. Just imagine it. I don't think we got a win today. We have no wins today. Or is that fact? We have no wins. That factory run was not a win. What was the cheap win? Oh, that was a scab run. That was not a PMC run. That is not a win. Scab runs do not count as wins. Oh. Yeah. That's why we're doing this one. I mean, this is the last shot to pull a W today. FAL, Bravo. But I'll tell you what, optimism's never been higher.
Dan gets in a car when he wants the dang front, dang
I didn't
seat.
want
Unlike
Ryan
other
Gary's.
streams on Twitch that put you in the back and chastise you for speaking up around here, we welcome you to get in the front seat. Give us some first grade instructions so we can make progress.
A programming Ryan Gary is very deadly. That was supposed to be the yeet button. Running in, open a box, then running out is not a win. No, you can't get a run through. I mean, there are clearly defined rules in the Tarkov playoffs. Are all my buttons labeled? So the way it's set up is there's like 3 levels of buttons. So let me DAE you. You hit the modifier, it gives you buttons 1 through 4. You hit the modifier again, it gives you new buttons 1 through 4. So that's a, if I've ever seen one. All right, let's dial here. We gotta. All right, I'm gonna put 45% dial on the line right here. Do you believe we're 45% dialed? Y in chat if yes, N in chat if no. And by 45, I mean at least 45% dialed. We could be more, but. Yeah, honesty is the most important policy around here. All right, let's call the vote here. Dialed in like soap. I like that. .29% of the live polling audience does not believe we're at least 45% dialed. Yeah, we'll take that SKS mag. It's fine. Hey, you know what? Hey. You know what we're about around here. Don't tell me, show me. I'm going to show you how dialed in we are today. So much dialing in. AT&T wants to license us because we're not even 5G right now. We're 6G. That's how dialed in we are. We're downloading data so fast. It's being sent to Mars and back before you can even blink your eyes. All right, we're dialed here. We got it. Is this room normally locked? Is that room normally locked? I've never gone there. Ooh. No, I've never gone in this room. All right, we're dialed today, boys. We're dialed. No, I would never expect to see this on console. It's too much to it, my opinion. Papalax says it's pretty common. I'll tell you what. If there's a day in Tarkov when we don't get excited by opties, maybe time to hang them up. I'm a simple man. I see a free opti. To me, that's one opti equals 3 bops. Ooh. But I do appreciate the value check on it. Why is the sound game so loud? I can turn it down. And we do have commies on. That's right. Yo 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 yo. Haters giving me the salty looks. Sorry. Hang in here. Hang in here. Hang in. Something good. Give us something good. Don't. Something good. Pretty quiet here. Pretty quiet here, kid. Aye, aye. Now we're getting going here, kid. Little Morpho. Little Keanu. Hang in here. How about some greatness? Sometimes greatness comes in many formats. Sorry is canned Canadian apologies. That's a good one. Ooh. DVL. Sega. Burner incoming, boys. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even care about the burner. The burner doesn't know what kind of trouble they're in. We just got the rarest item in the game with a canister of milk. You think that's coincidence, or do you think Super Milkman left it there for us? I'll let you piece that together. I'll let you piece that together. Super Milkman. Not always there when you call, but he's always on time. Hang tight here. There's a burner nearby. That art gun noise. Was not our gun noise. Yes. Covert movement leveled up to 2. I gotta go up to 310 and get the gold chain. Where do you guys think he is? L in chat if you think he's left. R in chat if you think he's right. Yeah, there's 3 levels on this. We need highly covert intel. Let's go get him here, kid. We creep like the night over the Santa Monica Pier as dusk turns into pitch blackness. You see the tiki torch. Some mosquitoes going head first into the flame, not knowing why they're drawn into the flame. All they know is they're that they're going towards the flame. They can't always explain why, but they are drawn to the flame. Some of the mosquitoes think they happen to be flame proof. Others merely are looking to dance in the wind. And they hear that mystical song calling them to the fire. Sure, they just heard steps. But yet they still find themselves heading towards the flames. All the gold chains have been acquiesced. That doesn't mean our work here is done. That was in the adjacent room. We get Morse code intel. From the acquiescence. The intel is coming through. It's a bit chopped up. They said he is in the adjacent room. Does that mean the adjacent room? The room adjacent. The Jason's adjacent room. The direct communication cable has been cut. The loot is to open that box is highly desired. Like a moth to a flame, there's only one thing that matters. The potential 1v1 situation. Rip. We have a little bit of intel jump on him. He's trying to smoke us out. He's looking for us. He's making in every door. The dream is to wait right here. And maybe he walks by an unsuspecting bookcase. C in chat if you want us to Coleman. P in chat if you want us to press him. Knowing that this is our only opportunity at a win for the day. Call the vote. We go down those stairs. There's no turning back here, kid. Press won with 68.42% of the vote. See. What room? See. Dad. I heard one step. Is he under us? Don't walk into his Coleman. Hit F1 to hear better. The standoff for the ages. A tried and true Coleman camper against someone with very little camping experience. I hear him chipping around. Tend to loot. Got no Kobe's. I think he may be under us. Chat, you think he's under us? Why in chat if you think he's under us? And in chat if no. I don't know, man. I don't know where he is. Nah, we can't flee now. We gotta take him out of here, kid. I think he's downstairs too. No clue where he is now. Nah, that wasn't him. All right, chat, you guys make the call here. I don't know where he is here. I don't think he fleed. S to stay in chat and find him and bring him to justice. F in chat to get the heck out of here and flee. All right, call the vote here. %50 vote. It's a flip of the coin. I'm greeding then. I'm gonna go after him with the reckless abandon only seen in bad play Tarkov videos on twitch.tv. We're going after him here, kid. Where is he? We will find him. And we will loot. At this point, I think he may have bailed. I don't hear. Never mind. Here we go, kid. He just tipped his hand. We know he's got a 7-2 offsuit, shoving all in.
Let's go.
Where is this man? I have no idea where he is. I don't think he's gone. I really don't think he's gone. Gun too low when clearing. Got you. I'll keep it pointed up here, kid. Behind? Or hallway? That was not a scav. Can we get some 8 spam in chat to celebrate? Actually, it might have been a player scav. 8. Can we get some heavy 8 spam in chat to celebrate? You know what? Let's take it one step further. Type I was here spam in chat if you were here for the legendary 0-8 day. Never to be got, never again. If you were here for this special moment, you've been here for the high highs and the low lows. But little did you know, on Mosin Monday, we would set an all-time record that may never be beaten. 8 solid PMC runs. Completely loaded up with more L's than your local lavatory. With that being said, with every L is a subsequent W. And we get some D space U space K space E in the chat. We're going to turn it loose here, grip it and rip it. That means that's the steal sign. We're going to take it all. We're going to go through Duke 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then get out and loot. There's many that don't believe that that's postable. It is postable. Just takes a little bit of an AK, a little bit of Duke Nukem to just take your day. You spin it around, you know, all of a sudden you hear it and you run it. You hear it and you run it, kid. Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's one, kid. Dunk, dunk. Give me Ty the editor on the hi-hat. Here we go, kid. Dunk, dunk. Here we go, kid. Keep your Dukes pointed high and your snipes to the sky. Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid. I see you, kid. I see you, kid. I'm gonna give you the bishop block here. No, I didn't want to reload. There we go. That's two, kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Let's go. That's three, kid. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Wait, what is this? I seem to see a rash of quarters flying around, all in the chat. They're flicking quarters at the fountain like they're at the fountain of Chevy Chase. There can only be one thing. If you want to put 25 cents more into the machine, start another life, I got one question for you. Are you sure you want to take on that kind of pain? If there's 25 C's in the chat, that can only mean one thing. Look, you put another corner in the machine and you load up another Duke run. My hands are tied. You already put the quarter into the little red slot that said insert coin. Give it another shot here, kid. Return. There is no return change button. Excuse me, yo. Clear that message. This does not count against the record. But I hope you're ready. You know, you put another quarter and you don't get Duke 1. You get Duke 2, the return of Dunka Dunka. Here we go, kid. Just grip it and rip it. Let it fly here, kid. donkey. Donkey, donkey. Donkey, donkey. Hold the hallway. Coleman camper. Coleman camper. Search the pockets. Donkey, donkey. Loot, loot, loot the safer. Give me the safe right now. Give me gold chain. I'll take 52. Make us. Okay, okay. They're coming, boys. There.
Sit yourself down.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Where are they? They're hiding. They don't want another quarter. They do not want a shot at this buckshot right between the irises, right above the nostril cavity. Here we go, kids. 360. Yo. We tried the 360, 180. How about a drop shot on it? Of the Call of Duty Black Ops 17. Oh. I thought, you know what? You know what? I can go out on that one knowing one thing. We hit some of those shots, you know? We hit some of them. We hit some of them. We did hit some of them. We hit some of them. It wasn't a complete potato factory. We did hit some of them. We hit some of them. We hit some of them. We hit some of them, right? Like, I'm okay. We hit some of them. Like, the head's bobbing because we hit some of them. Like, if we didn't hit any of those, you know, we did a 180 down the hallway. If we didn't hit any of those, or we did a 360 off the balcony, we hit some. I think we hit some of them. We hit 3 of them. Blood on the wall, pellets. I'll give it to you in first grade vernacular. You get dropped onto a map with real life players and AI. Whatever gear you bring in with, if you die, you lose it permanently. If you kill someone, you get to keep their stuff permanently if you exit the map. This is not a battle royale. Multiple people can win. You win by surviving and then making it to one of the exits on the map. Welcome to the Dan Giesling podcast. On this podcast, we interview friends in the gaming industry. We go in depth into their stories, along with some of their biggest losses and wins. Check out new episodes on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and YouTube. We least expected it. Someone reached into their back pocket, took their last quarter. Sure, they were supposed to buy a pack of Winter Fresh guns. Instead of buying the quarter from the back pocket, to their paid machinery. Put it. Slide. Duke 3, let's go. Last one of the day. We're gonna leave Snake up there. Last one of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed.